Hi everyone, this is Arun Reddy here. Welcome to my YouTube channel Arun Reddy Tech for You. Our today topic is pointer. So let us see what is pointer in C++. So before going to the pointer, if you are new to my video and if you want to learn C++, you can go through my channel playlist. In playlist you will find a playlist called C++. The remaining videos are available. If you want the same C++ in Telugu version, there is another folder called C++ in Telugu. So this playlist contains the videos in Telugu. So if you want to learn other subjects like Power BI, DBMS, C language, Python, Excel, Excel VBA, MS Word, PowerPoint, you can go through my channel playlist. There you'll find a different playlist which contains Telugu and English. Right. So let us move to our topic, and our topic is pointer. Right. So what is a pointer? A pointer is a variable that stores the address of another variable. So generally what variable will store? Variable will store the value, right? But what a pointer will do? Pointer will store address instead of value. So let us first understand what is this address. Then we will move to the pointer. Okay. So address in C++. So every variable we declare in our program has associated location in the memory. So what you are saying here, when we declare a variable, automatically some location will be allocated, okay, for a variable where it contains some memory, right? So which we call memory address. So what we call it as memory address, just like we have our own address. Okay, for example, our building has some address, right? So it has a location, right? So same way, whenever you declare a variable, you will have a location and address, right? So if we have a variable A, suppose if you are declaring a variable A in our program, and A returns its memory address. So whenever what we do, whenever we write a program, we used to print A, right? So whenever we print A, for example, A is equal to 5, let us assume A is equal to 5. So it will print as 5 when you print A, right? But when you say instead of A, if you are trying to print Cout A and A, what it will do? It will return the address instead of value. So let me explain graphically. For example, you can see here, if I say A is equal to 20, what 20 is, so where 20 is storing in the A. Now what is A, where it is? It has a address called 1010. Let us assume, okay, it's not a correct address. Okay, we are assuming that 1010 is the address of A. Now value is 20. So if I print A, okay, if I print A, it will print as 20. If I type AND A, it will print as 1010. That means AND A is nothing but address and A is nothing but a value. Now hope you have understood the difference between address and value. So A is equal to 20. 20 will be stored in A, and the memory address of A is 1010. The address name is A. See, the address name is A, and A, where it is stored, what is the address of A? 1010, right? So and the value is 20. So whenever we print in the program, what we do, we print A instead of AND A. So that's why when you are in the C language, when you are scanning and storing a value, you use AND A, right? So here A is nothing but A is value, right? And AND A is address, right? So for example, let us take a small program. For example, I have taken int A is equal to 20. And when I print A, Cout, what it will print? It will print the value of A. And when I say AND A, it will print the address. Right? So I hope you understood what is the difference between a value and address. Now, what pointer is doing? Pointer, instead of storing the value, for example, if I say P, let us assume I have taken a P as a pointer. Now P is equal to A. So what P is doing? Instead of storing the value, it is storing the address. Right. So first let us see a small program, whether if I write AND A, what will it return, right? So you can understand the difference between A and A. Then you will understand the difference between address, and then you can go to the pointer, right? Now we are in the Dev C++, and I have taken the same program, right? So address, okay. Let us check, do we have any errors or not? Right. So let me check the program compiling. When I compile, see, zero errors, zero warning, right? So let me run the program. So when I run the program, see what A is doing. If I say A, it is printing as 20, and what AND A is doing, it is printing as the address, nothing but a 0xCFFELE1C. This is the address, right? Okay, right. So what we have done, just we have printed A. When we print A, what you got? 20, and let us AND A, let us assume, okay, so 1010, we got different one, right? So now what pointer will do? How we declare a pointer, right? How to declare a pointer? We will write int asterisk, okay, so we use asterisk symbol p, okay, or we'll also say it as a multiplication symbol, right? So we use this multiplication for the multiplication also, right? So we use asterisk symbol. And how can we assign a address to a pointer? Let us see. For example, if I take int a is equal to 20, now a is equal to 20, a is a variable, and asterisk, we are using asterisk, right? So now this p is a pointer variable, and remember what pointer will do, it will store the address of variable. That's why I am not taking a, but instead of a, what I am doing, I am taking asterisk p is equal to and a, right? So it will save the address of variable. So a is equal to, a is a variable now here, p is a pointer variable, and what p is doing, it is storing the address of a, right? So for example, you can see here, see I have declared a, and a value is 20, and address is 1010. Now p what is storing? When I say p is equal to and a, instead of storing the value 20, it is storing the address, okay? So what address contains 1010? Now what is the address of p? Again see 2010, right? So I hope you understood. So what is p? P is a pointer variable which stores the address of another variable, right? Okay, for example, let us say see if I say a is equal to 3, okay, a is equal to 3, or we will take a is equal to 20, okay. So if I take a is equal to 20 and p is equal to and a, what happens? When I say cout a, what it will print? It will print as 20, see. And if I say cout and a, it will print as 1010, because and a is nothing but address of a. Now if I say p, see again it is printing 1010. Now only p, what it will store? It will store the address. And if I say asterisk p, then it is printing 20. That means when you write asterisk p, that means it will print the value in the address. That's the difference between a p and asterisk p. Now a and asterisk p are same, and p and p are, sorry, and a and p are same. So when I say a, it will print 20. When I say and a, it will print address. When I say p, it will print the address of a, and when I say asterisk p, it will print the value in the address. So I hope you have understood what is pointer and how it will work, right? So we are again back to the Dev C++. Let us try the program and see what will be the output, right? So let me check whether first whether we have any errors. No errors, right? No errors and no warnings. So let me run the program, right? So when I run the program, see what it is doing. It is printing a as 20, and when I say and a, it is printing address, and when I say p, it is again printing the address of a, and when I say asterisk p, it is printing the value in the address, right? So that's the difference between a asterisk p and p, right? Next question is, what is size of pointer? You may have a doubt, just like variables, if it is declared as integer, you know, integer, character, single byte, integer 2 bytes, if it is 32 bytes and 64 bytes, that difference, okay. So if it is float, okay, 4 bytes, or if it is double, 8 bytes, so that is how it varies, right? But when comes to the pointer, the size will be same, because it stores the address, the size will be same. Now only change is, it depends on the 64 bits or 32 bits, that's it, okay. Depends on the operating system and the CPU, right? Okay, now there is another concept called pointer to pointer. Now you have seen pointer, right? Now we have another concept called pointer to pointer. Now what is this pointer to pointer? Means we can also have pointer that points to the other pointer. Already pointer is referring to the address, right? Now we have another concept called pointer to pointer. Now how we can declare this pointer to pointer means we use double pointer, that is nothing but a double asterisk symbol. Okay, so this is called double pointer, and we use when it is useful when you are working in the multi-level data structure like arrays of pointers or dynamic memory management. So let me show you. For example, a is equal to 20, p is equal to a, and c double asterisk. Now I am using a double pointer. This is also called as double pointer. Double asterisk is equal to and p. Right, so what happens now? See, a will store 20 and a will be 101, p will be 1010, and when I say asterisk p, it will be the 20 because it will print the. When I say q, it will show the, see what q is storing. Q is storing the address, so 2010. When I say asterisk key, asterisk q, it will print 10 value. See, value in the address. Nothing but a 1010. If I say double asterisk q, it will print the value in the a. How? Because it is referring to the address value, again address value. Okay, so value in the address and value in the address. So double asterisk, what it will print? It will print as 20. So let me show you a small program so you can understand easily. For example, if I take C, now I have taken a and a, p asterisk p, q asterisk q, and double asterisk q. Now what will be the result? First a, you know it is 20, and a address of the a, p address of a, asterisk p nothing but a value of a. Now q will print the, what it will print? Q will print the address of p. Okay, and asterisk q, what it will do? It will print the value in the address of p. Right, now double asterisk q, what it will do? It will go to the address, and it will go to the value in the address, again that is also address, so it will go again to the main address value. So this is how we can refer double. This is also called as pointer to pointer or double pointer. Right, so let me show you directly output how it will work. Okay, right, we are in the Dev C++ again. Okay, so let us continue the same. Okay, so just now see what I have done. A is equal to 20, asterisk p is equal to and a. That means I am saving the address of the p. Now what I am doing? Double asterisk q is equal to and p. Now when I print a, what it will print? And a, what it will print? P, what it will print? Asterisk p, q asterisk q, and double asterisk q. Let us see the output. Right. Okay, so let me run the program. So when I run, see. Right, so what you are finding? First a is nothing but a 20, right, and a it is printing the address. P, what it is printing? Again address of a, and asterisk p, it is what it is printing? Value of a, and q, what it is printing? Address of p, and asterisk p is printing the address of a, and asterisk double asterisk p, that is nothing but a double pointer, is referring to the value of a. Nice, right? So once again, let us see the program graphically. So what we are saying, a is equal to 20, p is equal to a, and double asterisk is equal to and p. So how it is storing? A is 20 and address is 1010, and p is what p is storing? 1010 and address is 2010, and what q is storing? It is storing the address of p, and it address is 3010. Now if I say a, what it is printing? 20. If I say and a, address. If I say p, address, and if I say asterisk p, it is printing the value in the address, that is nothing but a 20. And if I say q, it is printing the address of p, and if I say asterisk q, it is printing the address of a, and if I say double asterisk q, it is printing the address within value in the address, again value in the address. Okay, this is double reference, right? So again it is printing the a value. So this is how it will work, right? So friends, hope you have understood the video, and if you like the video, please do like and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you and support me.